Hello and welcome. So, this is the initial starting point of our dwarves. Uh, this being the area around it, and here we have the awesome volcano. As we can see up here, the red point here says it's 36 levels to the top of the volcano. 39 even. So, we have a pretty huge volcano. Let's see if we can't go to the top of it. Oh, we missed it by a few levels. So here's the top of the volcano. Well, uh, at level 185. And our dwarves are happily starting at level 150. So that's 35 levels of awesome magma above us. And of course, it goes down and down and down, and now we're starting to have reduced visibility because we haven't broken into the tube. But down to minus 99, that's or level 89 down here. This number down here is always fixed. It's the upper one that differs depending on which point you're looking at in your window. So 89, and our dwarves are at 150. Yeah. So let's see what we have here. Here we have palm trees and just reeds and stuff. But we're starting in a haunted area, so here we have some dense staring eyeballs and some wormy tendrils and some yeah, well, there's a lot of wormy tendrils going on here. I should probably show you the area when it's zoomed out as well. I've been told it's a bit more fun to watch that. Well, since we're recording in 720 p, we're just going to have to satisfy us that this square area is actually how it's supposed to look. So, our dwarves start here in the middle center aisle, and we have the very square base of our volcano with 4 other pillars. That seems to be the haunted areas. As we go up, we see that only the volcano and this side here actually go up any way, any significant height. And well, that's not so important. So yeah, we can go down also. My preference when building a fort in any area is to utilize the central area, the central of the area as much as possible. Partly because, well, you start there, and the other reason is that if an invasion comes from any of the sides, you have equal amount of time to react to the invasion, no matter where it comes from. so you can send out your troops or just bar your gates and lock yourself in, hide like a little scared bunny, or as the dwarves would say it, hide like a little sissy elf. I, however, uh, don't actually hate the elves. I think they're pretty useful to have, and I've never really had any problems dealing with them in the past, and I don't foresee why I should have any problems now. The only time I actually have problems with them is when my civilization that I've selected uh, is at war with them, so uh, not of my own doing. So we're going to start our fortress here, and I like to have animals, and we need to have pasture meaning grass that they can feed off of. So we need to have a part of our fort outside, and well, I'll just show you later on. This is just the start of the fort. Um, as I've already said with the embarkation, um, I can show you again. Uh, these are all the stuff I have with me. That's not currently worn by my dwarves, of course. The iron anvil, some barrels of wine and other fun drinking stuff, some spawns and plasters, meats. But here's where my embark differs from most that I've seen, at least. I usually have magnetite, marble, and some kind of fuel. In this case, the civilization I chose actually had access to bituminous coal from the embarkation screen, so I chose to bring with me 20 of those so that we can get our forging up fast to make the axes and picks that otherwise cost a lot more when you embark, and you wouldn't get steel items of any kind if you wouldn't sacrifice a lot of other stuff. I have some rutile, which is a magma safe stone. It's also a purple stone, so it's a little bit prettier. Costs as much as any other stone, so I thought, what the heck, let's party. And I also have some copper bars. Now, this is something that I've tried recently. I've actually reduced the amount of magnetite I bring with me, since they cost more than twice as much as a copper bar. I can bring with me a lot of copper and use that to make the first tools, and also to make some bolts for my hunters in the start. So I brought with me 10 bars so that we can start a really good so that we can have a really good start. I also bring with me 2 different kinds of milk, 10 apiece, to make cheese. It's a lot cheaper than buying any other sort of food. So from paying 20 points, I get 20 units of cheese, which is like any other food, for 20 meals for my dwarves. It's a really good start to the fort, and it means that I only have to spend half the points for it. And I like cheese, so I like to offer my dwarves the same. Well, that's pretty much